Hi Chip, it's Globin here. Hope you enjoyed time in the tent here at the casino. We've got an event today involving Brisbane. We'll be coming out of the casino, flying up towards the Nimbin TV towers, doing one kind of spin around what some people call the Tweed Caldera. This thing's going to be calling it the Tweed range and the McPherson range. And then we'll head on via probably Moolamba down into Gold Coast. We'll be stopping at Gold Coast for a little while. This is the Orbx Gold Coast. We should have a tower there, or at least the approach. Then we'll make a further flight northbound across the south of Stradbroke Island along the eastern coast of Stradbroke and up past Brisbane, right along the Stradbroke, following that blue, kind of purple dotted line up to the Mont Lagoon, then northbound up toward Moffat Head into the Sunshine Coast at Maroochydore. That's the flight. Taking a look at this though, we have Casino. Casino runway 10 and 28. Time to go over the tent. There we go. Hi there, Australian Skywatch. How you doing? I am very tired indeed. And then I have Mum coming down tomorrow, so I've got to do a little bit more cleaning up around the house and then sleep. Unfortunately, that means I won't be doing Milk Run Monday tomorrow, and probably won't be doing Wednesday flying either. Might do some Friday, but we'll see how we feel. Saturday I've got a doctor's appointment, so I might even miss Friday night ops, which I believe is a event down in California. And on Sunday next week, we are going over. We're going to do the event from San Francisco to Honolulu. So that's the flying schedule for this week. For now, though, we'll be hanging out to the Gold Coast. And so the windsock's showing runway 10 is in operation today. Let's go for a run. The old Hotel Tanger Mike is parked there next to that car. Bit of a long walk down to the plane today. Not much out here. It's, they use that grass area apparently for gliding ops. You can see that in the chart. Gliding ops there. There we are. Casino Aero Club consists of club fellowship, aircraft hangarage, and then this bunch of probably real flight phone numbers. Anyhow, here we are. Let's open that old door. And let's jump on in. Cool. Flaps. Flap hinge looks very nice. The other rods are good. Tie down is away. Wheel chock. There's a fuel drain while you're down there. Yep, looks good to me. Up the top we can see that we're right down to the boot, so we could probably do some heavy turns if we wanted to. Oil looks fine. Nose reel is fine. Propeller, happy. Fuel drain looks good to me. Good enough for the fuel. Yep, hinges are good. Tie down is off. Hinges are fine. Jack screw is good. It's all in the boot and we can jump on board. Alrighty, so it's time to get ourselves ready to depart. I'm just going to grab a check on the AWS today.
Automated Weather Information Service. Casino Airport. Time 0605 Zulu. Wind 080 degrees magnetic at 13 knots. Temperature 24. Dew point 10. QNH 1019 hectopascals. Rainfall last 10 minutes nil. Automated.
There we go. AWS looks good to me. 1019. And I'm going to be using a runway 10 to get the door closed. Checklist. Cool. So the checklist we're looking at, prime. Weight and balance is fine. Control wheel lock is removed. Gotta love the control wheel lock in this airplane. It's literally just that. There you go, control wheel lock is removed. Check the fuel. Yeah, pretty evenly balanced. Flaps retract. Beacon is on. Brakes are in. Fuel selector full as tank. Master switch. Let's try the fuel pump. Got no fuel pressurization at the moment. Set that in. Brings it up in the green. Bus sides. We're all clear. Clear prop. But it doesn't like it today. Bit cold. Let's give it some shots. That's alright, 1000 RPM. Hi there, Epic, how are you doing? Check the Gold Coast on 112.3. Good. Alright, Livery Casino, we've only got a Nimbin TV, that's NTT. Hi there, Dan, how you doing? It's MUI from Wollongbar. Good stuff, and then do the Gold Coast. There we go, warming it up. All temperature's not quite green yet. Start checklist. Master is in, radios are on. Altimeter, all good there. Okay, casino multicom is in. 123.5 after that. Taxi out to runway 10 onto the fence line. Traffic Casino Hotel Tango Bike is a Piper Cherokee taxiing out to runway 10 via the grass. How are you, Dan? How are you doing? Heard the bad news that the 707 may not be coming to Wollongong this year. Do the run-ups right about here. Brakes are set. Mixture fully rich. Windows closed. Pump is on. Seems to get a new 330. I must say it's a good aeroplane. Gear brake is released before takeoff. Seats, belts and doors are secure. Door is locked. Window is closed. Flight controls. Flight controls are good. Carburetor heat is off. Fuel selector fullest tank. Electric pump is on. Lights on. Flaps are up for the takeoff. Into the runway, thanks. Come on. Give us some. That was scary. Traffic Casino, Hotel Tango Mike is departing the left downwind runway 10. A little bit fresher, not sure I'm feeling it. We'll see how we go. And here's the runway. Let's go. Yeah, the Cherokee does pull off to the left a little bit, yeah. All aeroplanes do, because that's how the propeller works, especially with a single engine. You both, even the twin engines mostly have propellers that spin in the same direction. Traffic Casino Hotel Take Mike is passing 700 feet, turning down crosswind to the left. I did indeed have a haircut today, you can probably tell. Not as woolly and crazy. Fuel pump off. The Addis.
1 QNH 1022. On first contact with Gold Coast Tower or approach, notify receipt of information Alpha. Gold Coast Terminal Information Alpha. Runway 32. Wind 360 degrees 12 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud nil significant cloud. Temperature 21. QNH 1022. On first contact with Gold Coast Tower or approach, notify receipt of information Alpha. Gold Coast Terminal Information Alpha. Runway 32. Wind 360 degrees 12 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud nil significant cloud. Temperature 21. QNH 1022. On first contact with Gold Coast Tower or approach, notify receipt of information.
Information Alpha. Head on up to 4,500. Across Nimbin, and then we'll go around the Caldera. Now the Tweed Caldera is an extinct volcano, active about 50 million years ago. Largest caldera in Australia of its kind. Back when there were volcanoes in Australia. $2,400 RPM set. I can see the big gap. I'll head towards the gap, which is ever so slightly to the west of the TV towers. See the gap there. Right there, where the roads go through it, to the west of Mount Bury, sorry, and to the east of the Bar Mountain. We are technically allowed as high as 6,500, but we're going to stick at 5,000, second 4,500. Okay, so we've got the Gold Coast to come in after the Caldera here. And we want to enter at Wollumbar, so we'll give them a call, just approaching. Wollumbar's a kind of hippie town, right next to the Mountain Warning Peak. Mountain Warning right there. So when you enter the Caldera, you'll be able to see Mount Warning. It's the biggest obvious thing in the middle. These big high walls of the Caldera surrounding it. We'll head out to Moreton Bay. Pick up a clearance to enter the control zone under Gold Coast Tower. And the Gold Coast Tower frequency is 118. Second. Here it is, 118.7. Or is that 1? That's 7. 187. Okay, just sitting on the approach frequency for now, since we don't need them. There's Mount Warning, got it. And I'll pop in here and just stay on the outer wall for a little while, just to see the bits. H is 1022 up there, so we'll move it up. Hi there, Flight Sim Australia. Yep, nice and not bedraggled, curly hair well. Mount Warning, and the inside of this extinct volcano. Hello Owen, how you doing? Buying something a bit smaller than we were last night. So pretty much inside the crater of what used to be a massive volcano. Yeah, not doing too badly for having slept about 4 hours. Had a haircut. Need to do some shopping after this. I need to bounce off down to Coles, grab some stuff. So yeah, there's the central peak of the volcano on the inside. All of this stuff is settled granite, which is to say, once upon a time there was lava in there. Most of this, the wall of the volcano has kind of been eroded away by the wind and the water, except for this massive chunky granite outcropping. Yeah, Fatima, I do indeed live by myself. But I do have Mum visiting tomorrow. Yeah, and I've got a pet spider or two. That's fun. I don't actually. I just have a spider that occasionally visits. It visited me yesterday at about 5:30 in the morning. Now that'd be an interesting road to visit. I wonder if it's sealed or if it's just a dirt road. Yep, Border Rangers National Park. Just over there. Geologically, all of this is a extinct volcano. Long extinct. Currently in the 6,500 area. I will actually probably descend, let's see, for Wollumbar's in the 2,500. So I'll go ahead and descend now into the below the level of the surrounding hills. How you doing there, Peter? You were local. That's pretty impressive, Mount Warning. So yeah, we're still in New South Wales. Technically we'll be in New South Wales almost to the point where we touch down. In fact, if we get the runway 32 at, I think they are running 22. So yeah, running runway 32 will be in New South Wales until we touch the ground on the Gold Coast Airport. And depending on how much I flare, we might even touch down in New South Wales and roll into Queensland with ground contact. Depends how close to the edge of the runway that we touch down. So if we do like a short field landing, we'll actually touch down in New South Wales. Yeah, true. Ain't gonna happen for a number of reasons. One of them is I don't have GTA 5. Indeed. Scenic route.
Brisbane approach, Armidale 8384, descending 1000.
I'm sure the people in Wollongbar don't mind a light aircraft flying overhead.
Italia 8354, Brisbane approach, confirm heading 240.
It's not like they're all new age hippies down there. Oh, it is. It is like that. I see.
AFRM heading 240 and correction descending to 900,000.
Italia 8354, thanks. Descend 5000, runway 32, expect a visual.
And 5000, expect visual, 832, Italia 83, good to go.
And Alitalia 8354, expect 30 miles to ramp.
30 miles to run, Italia 83, good to go.
I essentially need to do an orbit to lose some altitude, so I'll do it here. Get about 2,500 to enter the next section. I'll keep it going down. Power's off a little bit. The most hear the people calling up the council to complain about the noise right now. Yo man, this is light airplane flying around, man. It's a Sunday morning, man. Oh, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Good Sunday. Don't worry. I once dated a girl that grew up in Mullumbimby. So, she went to Cape Byron Steiner School. How's that? Power coming on. 2500, we'll just sit about 2400, keep it under the shelf, and then we'll make our broadcast over to 1187 for circulation. C, isn't it? C-class airspace. Making Yeah, camping on top of Mount Warning would not be the greatest idea in weather that has essentially the slightest hint of rain. Not exactly the best place to kind of sit. That's just like middle of summer, no rain on the forecast for weeks. Then you might go up there. Yes, can't say the name wasn't warning enough.
Australia 8354 established on final contact tower 118 decimal 7. Bye-bye.
118.
How many miles away? 4 miles from Livery west. Wollongbar, sorry. Let's see about the place down here a bit further. Wollongbar. There we go. Gold Coast Tower Hotel taking a bike is a Piper Cherokee at 2,500, 3 miles to the east of Wollongbar. Inbound with information Alpha.
Hotel Tango Mike, what are your intentions?
Full stop landing runway 32. Where's that saying, Mike?
Hotel Tango Mike, Roger. Two Tango Mike, going to be second in line after the HR 72 on final runway 32.
I'm 2 behind the traffic, runway 32, Hotel Tango Mike. Okay, Wollongbar, we want to track pretty much to Stotts Island, then we'll turn on to a final.
Coast Tower 8354, 15 miles, inbound for runway 32.
Alitalia 8354, wind 01012, north runway 32, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 32, Alitalia 8354.
Last night the traffic was pretty cool, very African, didn't really care too much, you know. I can't imagine being an air traffic controller in Africa is all that exciting. Like in the real world, never mind vatsim. Sitting there in your HF radio, controlling traffic that half of them don't even want to talk to you. Some of them probably shouldn't be there. A lot of it's probably illegal. And everything else is just airliners cruising over the top. I'm going to go ahead and swap tanks. Fuel pump is in. Left is set. Feeding looks fine. And we'll drop it. Yeah, let's not talk about coffee enemas. That's, yeah, nah. And there we go, leaving Australia's largest extinct volcano behind us. Head to just short of Cudgeon Headland and then we'll track on. see the Gold Coast. There's the runway, got it. Continue that descent, looking for 1,500. Good fact. Now, warning named after the fact that there's a massive reef just off.
Yeah, Charlie 8354, make that next right onto Alpha after the Baker Day.
Rushing to the bay, Oracle 8354.
Yeah, Charlie 8354, taxi Alpha to the Baker Day.
Taxi Y Alpha, Oracle 84.
Roger Tango, Mike runway 34, clear to land, caution wake turbulence from an ATR 72.
Oh no, 3-2, clear to land, I'll take it back. Caution wake turbulence from an ATR. It's like saying that there's wake turbulence from a seagull. And now, power coming back. Cargo heat is on. And the landing checklist. Brakes are released, undercarriage is fully out. Mixed to full rich. Pump is set on. Fuel the seat to the fullest. Seats and harnesses are secure. Thousand feet. This is the event for Brisbane. Still over New South Wales, just a reminder. We can see Queensland, but we're not in Queensland. Not yet, anyway. Ten flat. Cargo heat is off out of 500. full flap. Still over New South Wales, by the way. New South Wales, New South Wales. Still in 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 New South Wales. Welcome to Queensland. We have just entered a new state. Hotel Tango Mike, vacated 3-2.
Tango Mike, welcome to Gold Coast Taxi by Echo Charlie, Golf to the Bay.
Hey Charlie and Golf to the Bay, Hotel Tango Mike. Yep, we're properly in Queensland now. New South Wales is behind us. Not far behind us, but still behind us. Okay, Charlie on to Golf. Alpha or Golf, can't tell. It's going to be Alpha.
Good afternoon, Indy Golf Quebec, IFR Cessna Caravan for Sunshine Coast or POP, receive Charlie for Highway Clearance.
Indy Golf Quebec, include to Sunshine Coast by the Gold Coast 3 departure. Sorry, correction, include to Sunshine Coast by Brisbane route, Gold Coast 3 departure runway 32, squawk 1543 and climb by the Sid 2 5000. Departures on Brisbane approach 123.5.
Good Sunshine Coast by Brisbane plan route. Gold Coast 3 departure runway 32, squawk 1543. Maintain 5,000 departures, Brisbane, correction, Gold Coast approach 123.5, Indy Golf Quebec.
Indy Golf Quebec.
head over there and grab some fuel before you head off.
Good evening, Gold Coast Tower. This is Julian Alpha with Radio Check. Julian Uniform Alpha. You're very quiet. I hear you about 3 by 5. 3 by 5. Julian Alpha. Sorry, we'll try and fix that.
See you on, have a good one. Enjoy your flight. Cool, we're sitting inside the box where we'll go ahead and shut down, grab some more fuel. Order it from the truck actually. Just in case you fall asleep randomly. Cool. Good, I'm just going to shut down for a second here.
Gold Coast Tower.
Empty the plane, close the door. So being the Gold Coast, the usual procedure I guess in this kind of airport would be, instead of filling it yourself, you call on either the phone call or the radio frequency, and one of those guys in one of those trucks comes over to your aeroplane, sets up some ladders and puts some fuel in for you. So with that pretty much done, let's go ahead and do some more fuel planning, for flight planning, sorry. So big question, Does anybody want to go to Archerfield? Because I don't really care about Archerfield. Don't really have much scenery there, apart from whatever came with V2. There is Target and the Park Ridge Water Tower. I think we'll be able to see that one. We could do a touch and go at Archerfield and then continue on, or we can just pass Archerfield and go straight up the Stradbroke Islands. So once we get to Archerfield, just think about how to get around. Probably get Winland via the ABM TV towers. I know where that is. And then straight up the highway to Sunshine Coast. So, I'm going to leave it with you guys. Are we going to Archerfield, or are you going straight up the Stradbroke Island? In the time it takes me to get back, I'll let you guys decide. I'm just going to disappear for a second. Well, that was a nice visit to the little man's room behind me. So we have Rossi QA saying straight through. We have Peter Crowhurst wanting to touch and go at Southport. Rossi QA, Stradbroke again. Touch and go from Australian Skywatch. Jilly G. Gees, anyone for Archerfield. Peter Crowhurst to Southport. And Owen wants to go to the pub. Hi there. I'm live streaming. There we go. Live streaming right now. We're about to fly. At the look of things, we'll be flying via Southport rather than Archerfield. Keep those votes rolling in. Rossi QA wants to do the islands, scenic, the ocean, had enough inland. Good. Cool. Catch up. Alrighty, I think we'll go straight up. We'll do a touch and go at Southport. IGQ. Cool. Cool, scenic is good. I think we'll do the Stradbroke, which means on this thing, and I need to actually refile a plan. Let's do that now. Yep, caution wake turbulence departing Seagull. So from the Gold Coast we'll head up towards, was that Robina Town Centre, maybe the Coastline, Broad Beach, SeaWorld, Porpoise Point, there's Southport there. Let the map come back. Southport Mason Field. Cool. Runway 01 and 19er. Stick it out there. Gold Coast CTAF. Ah. Directly to Brisbane Centre. CTAF 1190. Okay, that's cool. Does it have a ICO code? It is. YSBT. Q1. So Gold Coast Q1, Southport, Porpoise Point, which is PRP. Then the what's this thing called? South Stradbroke. Bribey. From Bribey we'll track straight up towards that's Aussie World now. Intriguing. Okay. Ring tank though. T. That's gotta be RIT. Cool, somehow that. Let's get moving. Okay, we're pretty warm. Gonna click that up to full power. Doors locked.
First up with Army 354. Here's LA. A350.
Let's get the engine started. Clear prop. It's literally the number Q, then the number 1, isn't it? Yeah. And I essentially don't need anything until we hit ring tank. Good stuff. We're sitting at the GA apron. We'll be taxiing out to runway 32. We have an ATIS on 134.5, which I listen to on second radio.
Three 60 degrees 11 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud, no significant cloud. Temperature 20. QNH 1022. On first contact with Gold Coast Tower or approach, notify receipt of information Charlie.
Charlie.
Gold Coast Terminal information Charlie. Runway 32. Wind 360 degrees 11 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud, nil significant cloud. Temperature 20. QNH 1022. On first contact with Gold Coast Tower or approach, notify receipt of information Charlie.
And over to the tower. Righty, grab that. Heading showing 30 and a bit. Gold Coast Tower, Hotel Tango Mike, Piper Cherokee is at the GA. Looking to taxi runway 32, VFR departure northbound.
Hotel Tango Mike, going to stand by your number 2. And it's Hellier 8354 Gold Coast Tower, you ready to copy clearance? Okay then, Hotel Tango Mike, Gold Coast Tower, you ready?
Hotel Tango Mike, go ahead.
Hotel Tango Mike, runway 32, you clear straight out departure. It's not above 4,500. Contact me ready for taxi.
Hotel Tango Mike, straight out departure, and we are ready for taxi information Charlie. Hotel Tango Mike.
Hotel Tango Mike, can you accept the data hold right runway 32?
Hotel Tango Mike, confirm, we can do that.
Hotel Tango Mike, you would clear... Sorry. Correction, taxi to the data hold right runway 32. Flight Golf Charlie Echo.
Golf Charlie Echo, hold short of runway 32 via on the Delta intersection, Hotel Take Back. GC, the one is via Echo.
Gold Coast Tower, India, Golf, Quebec, received Charlie, request taxi.
India Golf, Quebec, can you accept the Delta intersection, runway 3?
Gold Coast Tower, India Golf, Quebec, affirm Delta intersection departure approved. Request.
India Golf, Quebec, Delta, hold point runway 32, taxi via Echo.
Taxi be Delta, holding point runway 32, India Golf, Quebec.
Yeah, 778 meters long runway at Southport.
Google Store, Livery, P3D will be clearance. Here's LA 8354, you cleared to the Sunshine Coast by amended route Brisbane, the Whiskey 374 airways to Sunshine Coast. Gold Coast 3 departure runway 32, climb by the Citrus 6000 and squawk 4357. Clear to Sunshine Coast via Brisbane and runway 2, climb to 6000, squawk 4357, 8354. And Charlie 8354. Cockashaw, Romeo, Bravo, radio check. Romeo, Bravo, hear you 5x5. 5x5, Romeo, Bravo. Armidale 8354, requesting. And Charlie 8354, pushback approved. Pushing back now. 8354.
Okay then, takeoff checklists. Seats and harnesses are secure. Doors are closed and hatched. Carb heat is off. Fuel pump is on, and we've got the left-hand tank setted. I'm actually going to go to the right tank for the.
Focus Tower, Remy Bravo requesting clearance to do circuits around Gold Coast.
Romeo Bravo. You cleared right-hand circuits, runway 32, not above 1,500.
Not above 1,100, runway 1, correction, runway 32, and right-hand circuits for Romeo Bravo.
Romeo Bravo. Number 3854, ready for taxi, we can take Delta. Italia 8354 after the Piper Kamachi. Taxi to the Delta Hold Point runway 325. We'll follow Kamachi, Italia 8354. And then Italia 8354 just Just correction, that's going to be a Cherokee. That's Wolf for the Cherokee, only got 8354.
Gold Coast Tower, India Golf Quebec, ready.
India Golf Quebec, runway 32, line up and wait.
Lining up and waiting, runway 32, India Golf Quebec.
And India Golf Quebec, sign heading 010, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
Sign heading right 010, clear for takeoff, runway 3, India Golf Quebec.
Compass Tower, yeah, Bravo, ready for taxi.
Bravo, taxi to the Delta holding point, runway 32 by Golf Charlie Echo.
Taxi via Golf Charlie Echo for runway 32 for Romeo Bravo.
Bravo, repeat last traffic, please. North Stations, Gold Coast information, Delta now current changes, winds of 101, Pat 12 knots, information, Delta.
Gold Coast, Hotel Tango Mike is ready, runway 12. So again, the 32.
Hotel Tango Mike, runway 32, line up and wait.
32, line up and wait, Hotel Tango Mike. Nothing on the approach.
And India Golf Quebec, contact Brisbane approach now, 123.5, good day.
123.5, India Golf Quebec today.
Correct set, mixture fully rich.
Compass Tower, Romeo Bravo, we're just having problems with our throttle. We're going to log off and we'll hopefully be back soon.
Bravo, no worries. Break. Hotel Tango Mike, Gold Coast Tower, just waiting for confirmation from Gold Coast, correction, Brisbane approach.
Take a bite, thanks.
And correction. Hotel Tango Mike, wind 01012 knots. Runway 32, clear for takeoff. Contact departures 171, good day.
Pass 01 and runway 32, clear for takeoff, Hotel Tango Mike.
Armidale 8354, ready for departure. HLA 8354, runway 32, line up and wait. Flight number weight, runway 2, runway 364.
Gold Coast departure, Hotel Tango Mike, Piper Cherokee is 1,500, climbing 1,500, tracking northbound along the coastline.
Hotel Tango Mike, Brisbane approach, g'day, not yet identified, confirmed, squawking 4412.
Squawk code 4412, Hotel Tango Mike.
Hotel Tango Mike, thanks, you are identified. I just confirmed the level you're climbing to.
Currently 1,500, we're going to do a touch and go at Southport, Hotel Tango Mike.
Hotel Tango Mike.
Caramundi, the Pines. Not sure which river that one is.
Hotel Tango Mike, clears leave control area, tracking Quebec 1, identification and control services terminate, frequency change approved.
Good, leave control area, tracking Q1, Hotel Tango Mike. Traffic Southport, Hotel Tango Mike is a Papa Cherokee. We are 4 miles to the south of the field on the coastline, 1,500 descending 1,000. We'll be entering to join the circuit pattern on from the dead side of the field into runway 01, Southport track.
Notify receipt of information, Delta. Gold Coast, terminal information, Delta. Runway 32. wind 010 degree 12.
010, runway 01 it'll be. We'll join on the crosswind. There's the Q1. S3T. There it is, got it. Q1, how are they doing? Traffic Southport, Hotel Tango Mike is being the Q1 on the shoreline. Descending out of 1,500 to 1,000, we'll join the crosswind runway 01 Hotel Tango Mike. Five miles out. Indeed, SeaWorld. Cherokee Southport, Hotel Tango Mike is on an extended crosswind of runway 01 at 1,000 feet. Traffic Southport, Hotel Tango Mike turning downwind to runway 01. Come here. Traffic Southport, Hotel Tango Mike, turning base to runway 01. There's all the flaps. Brakes, undercarriage, mixture fully rich, mixture fully, pump is set, seat houses, let's go. Traffic Southport, Hotel Tango Mike, AIP Cherokee, final runway 01, touch and go. Cover heat is off. Cherokee Southport, Hotel Tango Mike on the go, passing 400 feet.
Gold Coast, terminal information, Delta. Runway.
And with that, we essentially leave the Gold Coast behind us. Onwards and upwards, as we say. Righty, so at Corin Cove we need to stick to the, I guess it's a right hand side, the east side of the coastline. So once they're there, we'll stay there. Okay, 3005. Once we pass Kuran Cove.
Evening approach to this one of 856, understand through 1704 9000.
Close 856, Brisbane approach, g'day, information Delta.
G'day Nick, how you doing?
Expect the visual.
Motion Delta, expect 32 for the visual. I'm going to say 56, thanks.
Yeah, not too bad after last night's fight. Bit tired. Still got some housework to do before tomorrow.
Delta Whiskey Uniform, confirm joining right crosswind.
Joining right crosswind, runway 32, Delta Whiskey Uniform.
Close 856, descend via star 3,000 feet, report when visual.
Down to 3000, then report visual for corner safety. Sorry, we may take a while to get down due to that bit of a delay. Corner safety.
Close 856, would you like some delaying vectors?
Yes, sir, just quickly so we can get down to 3000, 856.
Close 856, stop descent 7,000 feet, maintain present
That's
heading,
Mount
cancel
Scott.
V-star.
So we're up here at South Stradback at the moment. We can climb up to
7,000
3,500.
and present heading or conversation.
Stay there the whole time. Cool. Alright, up we go. Maybe 2,500. Keep our directions compass aligned.
Delta Whiskey Uniform established downwind, contact Tower 118.7. 118.7, Delta Whiskey Uniform.
Autopilot time. Use the heading mode.
Let's say 56, turn right, heading 070, descend 5,000.
070 and that's 5,000. 1550.
This is Parches. Romeo Papa Echo is maintaining 1,500.
Cool. Found the top.
Romeo Papa Echo, Brisbane approach identified.
I'll chuck in a visual approach for the Gold Coast, 134.5.
Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud, nil significant cloud. Temperature 19. QNH 1022. On first contact with Gold Coast Tower or approach, notify receipt of information echo. Gold Coast Terminal information echo.
Gold Coast.
Runway 32. Wind 360.
Sunshine Coast Terminal Information Alpha. Runway 36, wind 050 degrees 10 knots. Cav OK. Temperature 22, QNH 1022. On first contact with Sunshine Coast, tower or ground, notify receipt of Alpha. Sunshine Coast Terminal Information Alpha. Runway 36, wind 050 degrees 10 knots. Cav OK. Temperature 22, QNH 1022. On first contact with Sunshine Coast.
Information Alpha QNH 1022 is set. Airfield over there somewhere. Dunwich. Tiny little settlements on the island there. There's Dunwich. There's the airfield right there. Not going to land there, but just to know, if we did need to put down, it's literally in the airport there, maybe just in gliding range. Okay, Sunshine Coast Tower. So, a lot of these quarry miney kind of things happening around here. Sand mines, eh? Intriguing. Okay, leaving Stradbroke, heading up to Moreton Island. Yep, just cutting the corner there. And there's a little airfield Borrico just on the south. See ya, Owen. Have a good one. Enjoy Sydney.
Approach, Victor Alpha Lima with you.
There you go, Peter Crowhouse, Moreton Island, the largest sand island in the Southern Hemisphere.
Victor Alpha Lima, say altitude. Altitude is currently 440, climbing to 1,000. Victor Alpha Lima.
Victor Alpha Lima, roger, unidentified, climb to 1,000 feet.
Gotta go ahead and strip.
Victor Alpha Lima, climbing to 1,000 feet.
Swap is done.
And Victor Alpha Lima, confirm you're at 1,000 feet.
Victor Alpha Lima, currently at 900.
Victor Alpha Lima, roger. Turn left heading 010, climb and maintain 4,000.
There's expensive things in life, and flying things are one of those things.
Victor Alpha Lima, can you repeat the heading?
Victor Alpha Lima, heading 010, climb and maintain 4,000.
Heading 010, climbing and main 4,000, Victor Alpha Lima.
Yeah, that's true. Hourly rate of an add-on. Tripsy, hang on. There's Barocco, I don't know, little township right there, and the little tiny airfield, basically just a grass strip. And that hangar. Clubhouse, whatever it is. And now we're over Moreton Island. Ballarat? No, I haven't. That'll be on the other side of the trip. We left Melbourne and we got out of there pretty quickly in the VTOL.
Victor Alpha Lima, proceed direct to Brisbane, planned route.
I do plan on visiting Melbourne twice more on the trip around
Victor
Australia.
Alpha Lima,
We're going
direct
to
to Brisbane,
hit Melbourne
planned route.
just
Thank
before
you.
we go down to Tassie, and then we're going to, of course, end the trip in Melbourne at the end of the whole thing sometime next year. This trip's going to take more than a year. What's interesting about Ballarat? There's some not particularly good scenery for Ballarat. I mean, it's better than default, but not that amazing, in my opinion. We could add it. Just enjoying some autopilot time right now. Parasailing up to 1,000 feet at Caramba Point. Oh, you live in Ballarat? Cool. It's been a while since I was out there. I think I was out there in 2006 or 7. And I don't think I've visited since. Just jump on the old train and head on out. Go to the whole Eureka thing. Yep, good old Brisbane and the very cute beaches and stuff. I think that's the main draw for Queensland, isn't it? Certainly the Gold Coast is essentially a big beach. And here we are over Moreton Island. We'll be tracking into toward what's that place called? Bribie Island in a little bit, and heading on up to the Sunshine Coast. As I said, next week there's not much flying. Maybe on Friday I'll be able to do something. For this trip I think we'll come out of the Sunshine Coast once we get there and head down towards Redcliffe. Right there. And we'll kind of hang out near Redcliffe and then on Friday, we're going to go around the control area, so we don't have to talk to any controllers, and we'll head down into Brisbane West Well Camp. And I was considering moving back up towards what's the place called? Watts Bridge. There it is. So that's Friday. We'll head down to West Well Camp and then up to Watts Bridge. Still considering what aeroplane to fly. It won't be this one, because this one has to go back to Richmond. I'm thinking maybe the Piper Comanche. It's an option.
Brisbane approach, Romeo Papa Echo with you, maintaining 1,500 direct to the Sunshine Coast.
Romeo, Papa Echo, Brisbane approach. You're still out of my radar coverage. Are you going to go around the coast, or are you just flying straight direct?
We would like to go direct for Romeo Papa Echo, if that's okay.
Romeo, Papa Echo, roger. You're clear to Sunshine Coast direct. Maintain 1,500.
Maintain 1,500, clear direct to the Sunshine Coast for Romeo Papa Echo, thanks.
Hi there, Adam. How you doing? How's, are you flying a small aeroplane today? Flying at all?
Romeo, Papa Echo, traffic to your 1 o'clock, 8 nautical miles at 1,500.
Roger, we got the traffic inside for Romeo Papa Echo.
Right about there. So I'm just going to turn inbound
Velocity 1210,
and head almost directly west.
To 12,000 inbound movie for the 019 approach.
Ideally we'll put the lighthouse directly on our tail as we go directly west.
Velocity 1211, Brisbane approach.
There's Bribie Island.
Afternoon. Runway 01 right. Expect the visual approach.
Visual approach 101 right, velocity 1211, thank you. We got down to 9,000.
Romeo Papa Echo will be back in about 10 minutes for Romeo Papa Echo.
Romeo Papa Echo, roger, report, went back.
Report went back, Romeo Papa Echo, thanks.
All for well flight, eh? I'll be eating well flight down here in Melbourne. That's fine, I'll see you guys in the sky. In the virtual world. Hopefully we'll have a new voice codec by then as well. I'm sure that'll be great for all the people having to re-download their connection software for WellFlight right about now. Like 2 months. That'll be worth it.
Velocity 1211, descend via the star to 4,000.
Down to 4,000 velocity, 1211 for the star.
Alrighty, let's turn westbound.
Velocity 1211, proceed direct to Cotton.
Direct Cotton, velocity 1211.
That left field right there. Not sure you could land on it. Not sure if it's an actual gazetted landing site. Assuming not. Yeah, kind of aimed at Mermaid Lagoon. Likely to get a phone call in a couple of seconds. Leaving Moreton Island behind us.
Velocity 1211, descend via the star 2500.
And the 2500 via the star, velocity 1211.
And velocity 1211, when possible, report visual.
We are visual with runway and to the aerodrome, velocity 1211.
Velocity 1211, roger.
Lots of open sea. I was about to say, I'm not sure we'll see that much open water again in this trip, but we are going to Tasmania, so obviously between you know, the south end of Melbourne and King Island.
Velocity 1211 at Sovereign, you're clear to be visual approach, runway 01 right.
Copy that, clear visual approach, 01 right, velocity 1211, thank you.
I've got the Glasshouse Mountains inside. These are the Glasshouse Mountains. They're just like random hilly mountainy things that just come out of this flat plateau. Just like flat, 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 boom, mountain, flat, 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 boom, mountain. It's a kind of unusual feature, that one.
All Brisbane stations, information hotel, now current, winds 0301 knots, temperature 18.
So out of Bribie Island, we're going to head up north to Roy's Orchard kind of way. We're going to fly over Caloundra, up to the ring tank. The Sunshine Coast Hospital is just off there. You can see the helipad. And we really do need to probably talk to Sunshine Coast at some point between Roy's Orchards and the ring tank, and after that straight up into runway, I guess 36 at Sunny Coast. We'll kind of hang around at Sunny Coast for a little while, just do a little walk around just to see the scenery. We've already seen that a couple of times when we flew there in the Airbus. After that we'll fly down southbound to Redcliffe. That's another fairly long flight, to be honest. But yeah, at some point in the future we'll head back on towards Caloundra. It's actually quite tempting to hit Caloundra today and leave it.
Velocity 1211, contact tower 120.5, there.
Oh, we'll do Redcliffe. We'll do it.
Tower 120.5, velocity 1211, thank you.
Otherwise, the QA, yeah, your Cessna Caravan was very nice. I liked it. Good to see. I was directly behind you, waiting for your plane to go. Now we're back inside of gliding range to land. There's Bribie Island and the bridge over to Bribie. Do a quick squeeze at Caloundra sometime later. I think we might even be heading down to Caldera. Maybe next Saturday, Sunday? Maybe, maybe not. We're into the
Victor Alpha
channel.
Lima, leaving controlled airspace momentarily. Control services terminated. Victor Alpha Lima, I got absolutely none of that. Can you repeat?
Confirming, leaving a controlled area. Thank you very much, Victor Alpha Lima.
Victor Alpha Lima.
Romeo Papa Echo is back.
Romeo Papa Echo, roger. Runway 36, wind 040 degrees, 10 knots, cab okay, temperature 19er, QNH 1023. On first contact with Sunny Coast Tower or ground, notify receipt of Bravo. Sunny Coast Terminal information, Bravo. Runway 36, wind 040 degrees, 10 knots, cab okay, temperature 19er, QNH 1023. On first contact with Sunny Coast Tower or ground, notify receipt of Bravo. Sunny Coast Terminal information, Bravo.
1023, set.
Romeo Papa Echo, leaving controlled airspace, identification terminated, frequency change approved, goodbye.
Cool, so it can essentially be 4,500 road, 2,500 all the way up to the boundary, I think. D-class boundary.
Romeo Papa Echo, Brisbane approach.
Go ahead, Romeo Papa Echo.
Romeo Papa Echo, leaving controlled airspace, identification terminated, frequency changed approved, goodbye.
Tower 124.4.
Switching.
So Sunshine Coast is a D class. We just need a clearance or two-way communications established to enter the airspace there. Rose Orchard's just north, south of there, so I reckon we're here. That'd be Caldera. Yep, we're about there, Pelican Waters. And that's Kings Beach, just here, with all these massive ships next to it. That's Moffat Head. So I'm going to track inbound, kind of stay outside of Caldera because you've got these parachute jumping area. Might be worth actually tracking out. No, flying. Yep. Cool. Indeed. Hi there, Australian Skywatch. Yeah, I'll probably eventually go for the new Microsoft Flight Sim. Might wait a little while. It's like I waited for all the sims that come out apart from FS 2002. Jumped into that one pretty early, but yeah, at some point you wait until the add-ons are, at least some of them are over, and then you move over. Because default sims are silly, boring and annoying. Right, so I know Calandra's in there somewhere. There it is. And we'll make our way over the Pacific Highway. I must say that I'm glad that they're putting out a new sim, because it's been a long time and some of the stuff that they've been showing us look pretty good, especially the way the reflections and lighting is working on the new sim. No, I don't know Fighter Pilot. Don't think I've ever played it. Cool, so there's Calandra. We'll come back to that in a couple of days. That'll be our staging area to go northbound, but there's an airfield that we are not visiting today, but in about a week or 2 weeks we'll be there. First we have to go north, then we have to go south, and we have to go way further south, and we have to come back. Spending far too much time here up here in Brisbane area. There's the tanks. Rig tank. Sunshine Coast Tower, Hotel Tango Mike, he's a part of Cherokee 2500, approaching Ring Tank, inbound information Bravo.
Hotel Tango Mike, Sunny Coast Tower today. Track for a final runway 36, clear visual approach.
Track for final 36, visual approach, Hotel Tango Mike. Runways in sight. and on descent at 1000. It's a pretty good landscape out there, isn't it?
Nav check 1 for the VOR approach runway 185 to 335 radial request clearance.
Nav check 1, g'day, stay on. Nav check 1, you're cleared via the 200 Sunshine Coast radial Gaelic land route. Squawk 1625, maintain 4000.
Cleared via the 200 radio Sunshine Coast, squawk 1625, maintain 4000, nav check 1 on the Southern GAA.
Nav check 1, thanks. Amendment to that, maintain 3000.
Checklist, undercarriage is fixed, brakes are released, mixture is fully rich, pump goes on, fuel, left tank is fine for landing, seats and harnesses are secure. Checklist complete.
Nav check 1, receive Bravo for taxi.
Nav check 1, taxi, Charlie holding point runway 36.
Charlie holding point runway 36, nav check 1.
Total Tango, Mike, just flash your landing lights for me.
I'll take a bite. Overheat. Flaps 10.
Total Tango, Mike, thanks for that. Wind 040 degrees, 10 knots, runway 36, clear to land.
36, go to land. I'll take a bite. Cabin heats out. Full flap.
Check 1, just to confirm, will be for the Sunshine Coast VOR runway 18 approach initially via the Western Arc, and then we'll depart for Brisbane.
Nav check 1, roger.
And nav check 1, ready.
Nav check 1, hold short.
Hold short, nav check 1.
Romeo Philosophy, how you doing? Son Slovenia. Not a place I hear from very often. One second, Mike. Lost him. No stall warning because I didn't stall it. Lost her on frequency, man. Ah, there you go up there. Like, yeah, I'm an airliner. I'm going to go here where the Airbuses go, hey? Where do I need to go? Ah, I've got the parking open. Okay. Using the air services charts. These things. How to get over there? What? That's confusing. Fine. Closed taxiways, closed runways, all kinds of weird stuff happening here. There we go. 1000 RPM. Indeed. New runway over there. As you can see there in the charts, big chunky new runway 1331. So to get it out into here, we need to go via Mike onto Alpha into Bravo. Around Delta onto Charlie. We can probably use Alpha to enter the runway, to be honest. Saturday, I'm not. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Dubai to Barcelona. I'll think about it. We'll see. Some of those events don't get good air travel control patronage, unfortunately. Africa was pretty good, but last time we did London to Dubai, no one showed up. We got to like, I think it was still inside London control. It might have just been into Belgium. And yeah, all the controllers had decided to go away. Then my system crashed. We didn't bother anymore. What the heck? Anyone seeing this? That airplane has eyes. It's Australian Post. Interesting bus with a fleur-de-lis. '20 zone, hey? Jetstar. And New Zealand. It's where you picked up your dog. Yeah, the scenery on these things is pretty amazing. Thanks, Flukey. Sunshine Coast isn't still there, alright. Atis is coming from. Yeah, the trees look a bit big. Fair enough. Well, it's fun to have a look at a good quality freeway scenery. You can see the link of that below. It's literally on avsim.com. You can just download it from there and install. G'day. There's a control tower. FS Labs 20 flight. Alright. And the other thing that's on, I think, Sunday is a fairly early morning flight from San Francisco to Honolulu, which I'm interested in. But look at these other ones. I'm just worried that on Sunday it gets mighty close to Monday. Alright, let's go to Redcliffe. Need to send that out in the flight plan, don't I? VFR, YBSU, just red.
Sunshine Coastline, 354 requesting close.
66, contact Brisbane Centre 135.6, see ya.
Center.
Okay, where do you want to go? Aussie World, I think. Or maybe just... yeah, Moffat Head, I reckon. We'll just go coastal. I'll call those... let's do it. MFH. Rise Orchards, and continue on down south. I would go via the... oh, we'll do it that way. Go in via Pacific Highway southbound. EMD. That's better. So I'll get out of... I was going to say Maroochydore, Sunshine Coast Airfield. Track towards Aussie, the Ewan Maddock Dam, and then down Glasshouse Mountains. Passing Caboolture on the other side, CABO. That just keeps us out of the way of all these parachute jump areas. Then we'll head on down to Redcliffe, which is YRED, I do believe. Yep. What kind of altitude do we need up there? Don't need to be high, 2005 is good enough. Send. Yeah, during the Ewan Maddock Dam, EMD. Sunshine Coast Hotel Tango Mike is Piper Cherokee at the taxi line apron Golf. Looking to depart downwind on the field. We can take Alpha.
Hotel Tango Mike, you're cleared direct, your Mavic Dam, maintain 2,500, walk 4412.
Plymouth Dam and the score code 4412. Hotel Tango Mike.
Check 1, Douglas, maintaining 3,000.
No, check 1, thanks.
Beacon is in.
Orbital 8354, main operator requesting pushback.
I'll tell you 8354, pushback's approved.
Pushing back now, Orbital 8354.
Right, make a quick departure, looking for the checklist.
Nav check 1, control service terminated, contact Brisbane Centre 135.6, connect.
Master is good. Throttle will do later. Seats,
135,
belts and
nav
harnesses
check
and
1,
doors.
yeah.
Controls free, elevators set for neutral. Carb heat is off, fuel selector fullest tank. Pump is in, right tank, check. Right tank's good. And we're clear to move. Flaps are up. City Coast Hotel Tango Mike is ready for taxi information, brother.
Hotel Tango Mike, Roger Taxi Mike, Echo and Delta to the Bravo 1 holding point, runway 36.
Okay, going to the Bravo 1 holding point, runway 36, Hotel Tango Mike. Mike Bravo Echo. Cool, that's that one. We'll see if we have it. If not, we'll take Alpha. Yeah, Alpha. That'll be the one. Ah, there we are. It's called Bravo 1 on the scenery, but Alpha on the thing. All good.
Hotel 8354, we're ready for taxi northwest Bravo 2 with
Can we stop here? Do our run-ups?
8354 will need to backtrack from Bravo 2.
Alice, 8354, Roger Taxi to Bravo 2 and hold short.
Taxi to Bravo 2, Orbital 8354.
1000 RPM, looking at a south heading. That's correct. Lights on. Ready to go.
Nico Tower, Mike Bravo, Juliet, over top. Move to township, 1500 inbound with Bravo.
Then reply to that.
Mike Bravo, Juliet, Sunny Coast Tower, remain outside the Class Delta, Class Delta for now, and give it a 2-minute delay. Mike Bravo, Juliet.
Tower Hotel Tango Mike is ready at Bravo 1. Brakes.
Hotel Tango, Mike, make right turn, runway 36, clear for takeoff.
Making a right turn, runway 36, clear for takeoff, Hotel Tango Mike. Good old getting in front of the airliners, I like that. That's always fun.
Alitalia 8354, you ready for the backtrack?
Alitalia 8354 ready.
Alitalia 8354, backtrack runway 36, report ready.
Tracking runway 36, Alitalia 8354.
$60.
Station calling Sunny Coast Tower, just missed your call sign, Facecam.
Yankee Hotel Zulu.
Yankee Hotel Zulu, standby. Mike Bravo, Juliet, track southbound via the coast, 1500, report call beach.
Track southbound via the coast, we'll go to Mike Bravo, Juliet.
Alitalia 8354 ready.
Alitalia 8354, standby, 2-minute delay. Yankee Hotel Zulu, what were your intentions?
Yankee Hotel Zulu requesting taxi runway 34 for departure now.
Good afternoon, Sunshine Coast Tower, Cirrus SR20, Juliet Romeo Lima, over the GN's request to be above taxi to the active runway.
Juliet Romeo Lima, standby, Yankee Hotel Zulu, taxi via Echo Alpha, holding point runway 36.
Echo Alpha. Now, Oscar Hotel Zulu requesting taxi and clearance for departure.
Oscar Hotel Zulu, standby, number 2. Alitalia 8354, make right turn, runway 36, clear to take off.
Right turn, Alitalia 8354, clear for takeoff, runway 36.
Yankee Hotel Zulu, say your aircraft type.
Mike Bravo Juliet, Coolum Beach.
Mike Bravo Juliet, track to the west of Mount Coolum, enter west downwind, runway 36.
Tracking to the west of Mount Coolum, join left downwind 36, Mike Bravo Juliet.
Mike Bravo Juliet, traffic to the site is an IFR AT72. Just taking off runway 36 and making a right turn.
Mike Bravo Juliet, got in visual.
Mike Bravo Juliet, say your level.
1,500 feet, Mike Bravo Juliet.
Mike Bravo Juliet, thanks. Yankee Hotel Zulu, say your aircraft type.
Yankee Hotel Zulu, we're a 172 roughly.
Yankee Hotel Zulu, right. Juliet Romeo Lima taxi via Echo and Alpha holding point runway 36.
Taxi via Echo and Alpha runway 36, Juliet Romeo Lima, thanks.
Hotel Tango Light Control Service Terminal, Squawk 1200, frequency change approved. Enjoy your flight.
Squawk P5, frequency change approved. How's that saying like?
Alitalia 8354, you making a right turn, sir?
Check 1, turn left heading 020, just have to take you out a bit of the traffic.
Left 020, no check 1.
Okay, we're out of the zone. Looking for 2,500, or slightly less. There's the Pacific Highway, we'll just maintain to the west of that. And I'm going to sit on 2,400 RPM, lean it out a little.
Nice check 1. Go ahead.
Check 1 request from the Mr. Approach runway 19 on left, tracking direct to the Gold Coast VOR, and we'll get the artificial component of our flight plan.
Nav check 1, roger, so once you do your Mr. Approach 19 on left, you'll be direct to Gold Coast, just confirm.
A-firm is available, thanks, Nav check 1.
Nav check 1, roger, you're re-cleared for runway 19 on left, then direct Gold Coast VOR.
Okay, that's the
Maddock
Dam.
Clearance from the Mr. Approach direct to the Gold Coast VOR and Nav check 1.
Track down to Caboolture Township.
Juliet Charlie Oscar, contact tower 120.5. 120.5, thanks. Yep.
And from Caboolture we'll track direct to Redcliffe. Redcliffe has a single runway 0725. And have a listen to the Brisbane ATIS 125.5.
Check 1 traffic at your 2 o'clock, 8 nautical miles, unverified.
NH
1,500 feet is a Cessna 182.
Notify receipt of hotel. Have check 1 link. Brisbane Terminal Information Hotel. Runway 01 right. Vector ILS approach. Wind 030 degrees.
Right, heading 100.
Have OK. Temperature 18 degrees. UNH 1023. On first contact with Brisbane ground or approach, notify receipt of hotel. Brisbane Terminal Information Hotel. Runway 01 right. Vector ILS approach. Wind 030 degrees. 10 knots. Have OK. Temperature 18 degrees. UNH 1023. On first contact with Brisbane ground or approach, notify.
Okay, it's Information Hotel. Wind 030 at 10 knots, so it'll favour runway 07. Puts us in there. So from Caboolture, we'll track straight down. And if we can, we'll make a... No, it's better make it a full approach. So come in slightly along the coastline, overfly the field slightly, and then into the downwind. Pacific Highway, actually that's not Pacific Highway anymore, is it? That's Bruce Highway. Up that. It turns into the other. Yeah, Bruce Highway. Bruce Highway goes from Brisbane up to Cairns. South of Brisbane, it's Pacific Highway. Pacific Highway is between Sydney and Brisbane. Essentially, the Pacific Highway starts at Sydney Harbour Bridge and goes up to, don't know where it is on in Brisbane, somewhere in Brisbane. I think it's another bridge.
Brisbane approach to 817 requesting further climb.
Might even be that bridge there.
Just 817, my apologies, I've completely forgot about you. Just stand by. Just 817, contact Brisbane approach, contact Brisbane Centre 135.6. Sorry about that.
A bit closer into the Glasshouse Mountains, we can see these
bizarre
kind of
that's fine. Thanks for your service.
features just popping out of the ground. Huge, chunky mountains.
Let's check 110, right, heading 225, approximately 23 nautical miles to run.
Glasshouse Mountains.
Right, 225, now check 1.
Okay, sun is getting a little low on the horizon there. Just looking at the Melbourne weather radar just to see how it is outside, and yeah.
Let's check 7 nautical miles from Sync 10 heading to 10. You'll clear the ILS approach, runway 19 left. Maintain 2,500 until established.
Right, left heading 210, clear to ILS approach, runway 19 left 2,500 until established. Nav check 1.
Sure, we'll see the Glasshouse Mountains one more time sometime next week or the week after. But by that time we're going to be in a Comanche instead of a Cherokee.
Nav check 1, contact tower 120.5, see you soon.
105, nav check 1.
Okay, Redcliffe, we're looking for approach lining PAL 122.8. CTAF 127.15. This is Caboolture. And little Caboolture airfield over there as well. There it is. Caboolture airfield is just a grass airfield. That's also freeware, and as you can see, the detailing on that's actually quite good. Might even do a touch and go there when we come back in the Comanche. Traffic Redcliffe, Hotel Tango Mike is a Piper Cherokee. We're at 2,500 over Caboolture Township, tracking inbound for runway 07. We'll be joining from the coastline into the dead side of the field and then joining the downwind. Redcliffe. Okay, I'll come with the autopilot again. Eight miles away. Okay, so the checklist, parking brake is released. Undercarriage is fixed, mixture is fully rich. Pump is on. Each fuel tank is most. Currently on the left tank. Seats and harnesses are secure. Redcliffe traffic, Hotel Tango Mike is 1,100 feet on the dead side of the field. We'll be joining from the downwind of runway 07 Redcliffe. Traffic at Redcliffe, Hotel Tango Mike, turning crosswind of runway 07. Kind of had the wrong way around that, didn't we? Traffic, Redcliffe, Hotel Tango Mike is turning downwind, runway 07. Indeed, nice water textures. Should have seen the ones further up in the Gold Coast. They were great. Traffic, Redcliffe, Hotel Tango Mike turning base runway 07. Flap. Traffic, Redcliffe, Hotel Tango Mike, final runway 07. Thanks for that, Pete. Yeah, we'll pick it up next Friday, and I'm thinking that we'll be taking out the Piper Comanche down to Wellcamp, up to Watts Bridge, then up to Caboolture and what's the other one up there? Caloundra. So that's next Friday. Probably no flying between here and then. So have a good week, everyone. I'll be busy. Boona, I'll take a look. Is that grass parking? I think it is. Because these are obviously marked with the red dress that they correspond with. Cool, so I'll go to the grass. Thousand RPM. There we go. Hotel Singer Mike is parked up. We won't be seeing her for a while. Next thing that will be taken out of here is a, yeah, pretty settled that we're going to be taking out the Comanche. We'll take the Comanche out of here at Redcliffe, take it down to Wellcamp, back up towards Watts Bridge, Caldera, Caboolture, possibly Boona. Then we'll head on up towards Kalula Cove and various other places such as, let's see, Harvey Bay, and what's the other one up there? Bundaberg, and also Rockhampton. And once we get to Rockhampton, we'll probably switch over to something with 2 engines and make our way all the way over to Longreach. Cherokee 6. Yeah, they are pretty interesting. 6-seat Cherokee, isn't it? Not sure if anyone makes one, but we'll probably have the Piper Comanche out for next Friday. I don't think you can stream real life flights online. I mean, from a technical standpoint of getting enough signal strength, I just don't see it being feasible. It'd be a cool idea though, if you get enough signal strength. I reckon it would almost need satellite for that. I can't imagine satellite being fast enough. Guess you could do it on 5G when we get 5G. You struggle to do it on 4G though. Random cubby house. Anyhow, with that done, Thanks for hanging out. Been a pretty long stream, 3 hours and a bit. I have been Musical Aviator, and I'll see you guys probably next week. Till then, catch you next time.